Ladies and gentlemen, with the advent of the COVID pandemic, many aspects of our lives have been changed drastically, and one of these things that have been changed is how our school and education works in general. Before the pandemic, everything has been exclusively offline with little to no online interactions at all. However, due to the COVID pandemic forcing the people to stay at home to avoid the COVID virus, the government has been forced to devise a new solution, a solution where the students and teachers can provide their assignments online without any sort of physical contact. And that is how our online school system as we know it is born. Ladies and gentlemen, for centuries, how our education works in general has gone unchanged. Some might argue this is because you don't fix what's not broken. However, this is simply ignorance due to the fact that there are many issues that are being faced by students for centuries that have gone unnoticed. And due to these issues, UNICEF claims that around 49 million adolescents aren't in any sort of education nor employment due to said issues. Now, the issues vary from student to student, with some students facing physical health constraints where they have difficulties in doing whatever it is they need to do in school on a daily basis. Some might have economic constraints that makes it expensive for them to go from school to home or buy any sort of school supplies. Some might have mental health concerns that makes it difficult or even impossible to actually function properly in a school setting. Now, the online school system fixes most of these issues simply due to the fact that they aren't there physically to experience any of it, so it doesn't really matter. Now, now online school system has its many benefits. One of these benefits is the fact that the online school system is efficient in the form of reaching out to as many students as possible. Many lecturers can attest to the fact that students are more easily reached out during the online school system simply because you can have students from hundreds of kilometers away attend to your classes even if they're not there physically. Brendan Hall also illustrates the fact that the online school system has been incredibly efficient in the form of cutting down school time by around 40 to 60%. And even when cut, the efficiency of education has generally gone unchanged. Some might even argue it's actually gone up. Thirdly, I personally, and many others, can attest to the fact that we are better off online simply due to the fact that we don't really need to deal with the typical daily school nonsense such as crowds and cliques and other such things that makes it difficult for us to function properly, thus making it better for us in general. Now, this doesn't mean that the online school system is better than the offline school system. No, the online school system has its many issues, mostly due to the fact that the online school system is hastily put together and most of the people are not actually prepared to do any sort of online school at all. However, this doesn't mean that we should scrap the online school system and go back to the offline school system as soon as possible. No, this simply means that we create a solution, a hybridized solution that utilizes online school systems and offline school systems. This hybridized solution, ladies and gentlemen, is what will be better than both of these systems combined. Now, this hybridized solution will mostly entail the fact that almost all of the online school system functions will be intact, simply due to the fact that it's so convenient. Students don't have to worry about forgetting any assignments or missing any information due to not actually being in school. They can simply see it in their Google Classrooms or other such mediums, thus making it easier for them to obtain this sort of information regarding materials or assignments. This also makes it easier for the teachers as well, due to the fact that they can just simply share materials on the Google Classroom, thus making it easier for them. This also makes it easier to the students and teachers, the fact that you can simply turn in assignments online whenever, thus making it easier and convenient for both teachers and students. Now, online school will still need to have online live lectures. This is optimal simply due to the fact that it isn't particularly burdensome to the teachers, so now they can just put up a camera in the classroom while they teach a live offline class, thus making it easier for them to reach out to online students without it actually burdening them at all. The online students still get live classes, the offline school students gets to get classes, and the teachers aren't really burdened because it doesn't really matter either way, thus making it a win-win solution for all parties. Now, due to the fact that most of the online school system is intact, it makes it optional to actually go to school physically. This makes it easier for students and teachers, making it easier for them to decide whether they want to indulge in their extracurricular activities or not, making it possible for them, for only students who want to indulge in further education or extracurricular activities, to go to school. This makes it easier for offline students who want to go to school physically, for online school students that don't want to go to school physically and simply want to have online classes, and makes it easier also for the teachers, since the only students who want to go to offline classes is those who actually want to do it, thus making it more easier for them to interact with them since they want to be there, thus making it more comfortable and easier for every party there. Thus, this hybridized solution provides the benefits of online school system as well as offline school system, providing a much more comfortable and convenient solution for everybody. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, the pandemic has changed many things about our lives, and one of these things that have been changed is how our education in general works. This poses us with many issues, but also a solution. A solution to centuries-long problems that have been plaguing our students. A solution that can solve these issues. A hybridized solution that can provide a much more comfortable, convenient experience for students and teachers. A hybridized solution that will make it better, convenient, and more comfortable for everyone, everywhere. Thank you for your attention.